Yeah, I figured I'd save you guys the trip of having to watch me spend 15 seconds running through Kakariko Village to get here. Where are you, Hero Shade? Are you up there? Why don't you appear on my small map? You appear on the big map, but not on the small map. That's not nice of you. And for once I actually made use of the mortal draw, so maybe he'll be proud of me this time. We meet again. Blah 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 blah. And he takes out his sword even though he has no need to because he's using the mortal draw. Stupid Link. Blah 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 blah. The jump strike. Blah 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 blah. Load the text, please. Game. Game. There we go. One of the basic sword techniques is the jump attack. It inflicts great damage, but none would call it effective against multiple foes. To perform the jump strike, prepare a jump attack, but focus power in your blade. The surge of the blade releases can strike all enemies around you. This is the jump strike. Lock on, and then press and hold, just the right time to release your strength. It's like the spin attack for a jump attack, if that makes any sense. Vanny is going to split to demonstrate that we can use it to hit multiple people, so let's target the middle one if we can. Charge up, and there we go. Impressive. Do not forget the timing for releasing the power you just felt. The sixth hidden skill, the jump strike, has been passed on. And we have learned our sixth hidden skill, jump strike. There is but one hidden skill left for me to pass on to you. You are already endowed with the strength required of the hero. Do you not already feel the courage granted by this strength as it guides you step by step towards your true enemy? Believe in your strength. Continue to push forward unflinchingly, and without straying from your path, like you did on Snowpeak. Yes, I was watching. May we meet again. So now there are two things left for us to do before we continue up Snowpeak. The first is to actually look for those poes I missed. So I think what I'll do is head up to the top and then make my way down, so I have at least a different perspective on the Snowpeak, and maybe I'll be able to see the poes better that way. Hello, Keese. I met just on my way out. How are you doing? So there's the Howling Stone. 2 White Wolfos. Let's see. Can we see anything from off here? I see the snow glistening off the mountain, but I don't see any poes. It's nice that we can get such a great view of the place from up here. Look at this. This is just breathtaking, isn't it? Okay, Midna, I get it. I'm just looking for poes. Calm down. The problem is you have to differentiate between the poes and the keys. I think that's where we found the first one. Maybe it has to be nighttime. I'd be really upset if it has to be nighttime. You're gonna make me wait for nighttime again, game. Is it nighttime already? I can't tell. Where's the sun? There's the moon. Okay, it's nighttime. The post should be out here. Somewhere. Whee! I definitely don't see it here, though. I know that was one tree we looked at. I don't think we looked at the other tree. There's nothing under that tree. I don't think there are any caves we have to go in, either. We already checked out that tree. I remember explicitly we checked that tree. So let's see, anything over here? No. Maybe it was just off the path as we were heading off, and I wasn't paying enough attention to the look. It's very tricky to tell between, you know, the keys and an actual poe, but I think that's an actual poe. Now, I don't know if we can actually go far enough off the path our first time up to see these things, or if I was just getting unlucky, but there's the Poe. I don't know how much of the trip down here I left in so you can figure out where it is on the map, but I might as well show you. That's where I am right now, so if you're the least bit confused, hopefully that helps. Let's check out the digging spot over here. No reason not to. Actually, there is a big reason why we can't. We can't get rid of the ice over there, so I suppose we'll just head back out. What a waste of time. Turns out we actually can't do anything in there because there's ice blocking our way, and we can't get rid of the ice with what we have now. So let's see if we can find that last Poe, wherever he may be. Is he down there? Is there any land for us to go to down there? Is there... Can we see a Poe? There's the Poe. Hello, buddy. How did I miss you? You were, like, right on the path up here, weren't you? How did you miss the soul, Link? He was right next to you. You jumped right on top of him, and yet you still missed his soul. There we go. And that does it for all the Poe souls on this section of Snowpeak, so let's just warp back to the summit and progress forward, because there's no reason for us not to at this point. And the keys will always spawn up here every time you warp down, so there's going to be a slight bit of lag. I don't know if that lag exists in the Wii version, I imagine it does. But it is a little bit annoying. Just ignore them, they'll be fine. Hello, buddy. Are you the guy that's been taking the reek fish?
Oh, whoa-ho! I heard ruckus, and, just a human. I see humans not often, huh? Why human come to snows? You on spiritual journey? You look for a true self?
I guess that's a fancy way of saying I'm looking for a mirror, yeah.
Ha 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 ha, you look for a long time. That was joke. Yetis joke too, You look for something else, Tell truth.
Yeah, I guess I am.
You look for mirror in such faraway place. Why you not say so before? But you make good climb, and you lucky to meet me. I found shiny mirror piece. Same mirror you look for,
I guess so.
You come to house and see yourself. I caught fish. I make hot meal at least. My house far away. We slide down there. Do like me. Come.
So he punches a tree, a piece of ice falls down, and he rides it like a boogie board or something. Meet my favorite minigame in the entire game. Snowboarding! This is one minigame that I will come back to this game to play. Just at random times. Crouch down to go a little bit faster. I don't know if it actually helps. But as you can see, you can crouch, you can turn. There isn't much of a reason for you to go out of your way for anything at this point. There are different paths down the mountain, but all of them lead in the same general direction, so I'm just going to take the scenic route, which I'm not as familiar with, and may lead to more funny antics, or something. I don't know. Do you actually go faster if you're holding forward? Yeah, you do actually go faster if you're holding forward. I never actually knew that. I always held it forward instinctively, because, I don't know, I guess other games forced you to do that, but there you go. You make the jump off here, you can actually land on those trees and get some rupees for it, but my wallet's full, so it doesn't matter. And of course, if you slam into a tree, you get knocked off the snowboardy thing. I don't know, it's just a piece of ice. But I guess I'll take it a little bit slower down here, because I don't know where I'm going at this point. The first time I played here, these keys just annoyed me to no end, but if you run into one of those, you're frozen and you're stuck, and you get knocked off. But even if you get knocked off, the game just spawns one underneath your feet, so you can continue on. And the sun is rising. This actually makes for a fairly cool-looking scene. So let's jump these gaps. A lot easier to do... Well, a lot more difficult to do than it looks. It looks fairly easy, but you have to work out the timing a little bit. I'm fairly good at it, I'd like to think, since I've played this so much. But as we make the final turn over here, we get knocked off this thing, and there is our destination. Here? What's with this guy? He's got such a nice place for a beast, man. But before we go there, I think there may be a Poe up there. Yeah, the Poe's up there, and I guess it's here during all times of day and night, since it's daytime and he's up there. So let's go get him. This is one that I'd always missed. I don't think I ever actually found this guy until I watched somebody Let's Play this game. Because you think, it's one of these areas that are just right behind you that you would never bother to look for because there's no reason for you to, and yeah, there it is. There's so many areas like that in this game that you just go off to the side a little bit and you'll find a treasure or a Poe that you'd never actually found before. And I'm going to continue to say that many times, considering how many times I've played this game and never actually found these areas. Maybe I'm just not explorative enough. But that's going to do it. There is the mansion that we're supposed to go to, and thankfully I didn't jump off to my death. The only thing is, I don't remember if you get a warp point down here or not. I don't think you do. That's actually disappointing. Yeah, the only warp point is back at the top. That is aggravating, considering I don't have time to do the dungeon here right now. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to leave off here. In the next segment, I will start off by going to the Arbiter's Grounds just to drown myself in sand. That's going to take like 5 minutes to get back. Then I'm going to take the 5 minutes to get back down here, and then we'll enter the Snowpeak Ruins. So, this is UniversalGiant, and I'll see you next time.